everyone. So a while ago everyone was doing this video where they had their pets pick out their makeup for them, so I thought that would be a really fun thing to do with my cats while I'm here in the United States with them. So let's go see how helpful they are. So this is Stella. Let's see what primer she picks. Oh, she picked the Tatcha one. This is Lulu, and I'm gonna see what concealer she picks. Which one? Oh! She sniffed the Cover FX one. Okay. What powder? Stella, what powder? Which one? Stella. Which one? Oh, she picked the NYX. Lulu's being very lazy and does not want to participate. Which one? Oh! Oh. I guess, I don't know. She sniffed the ColourPop one first. She's just picking whatever's closest to her. Which blush, Stella? Which blush? Which one? You gotta pick one. Can you pick a blush, please? Which one? Gimme. Gimme. Come here. Can you pick one? Which one? Come on. Oh, yes! You pick a highlighter? Oh, she has spoken. Can you pick a foundation, please? Which one? Stella. Look. Which one? Can you pick one? Stella. Come here. Oh. Stop it. Come here. Oh, she has picked. Oh. I'll take that as the Tarte one. Look who's decided to get up. Oh, which one? Oh, the green one. Okay, thank you. Oh, good job. Oh no, come back. So I think they did better than expected. Lulu, the black one, a little lazy about it, but Stella did really good at the beginning. Probably because she thought they were snacks at first, and then she just really wasn't having any of it. So let's get started. For primer, they picked out the Tatcha primer. I've only used this once before, so I don't really have a strong opinion about it. I do think it, from the time that I did use it, I did find that it was smoothing and it felt nice. So, yeah. For concealer, they picked the Cover FX concealer. I've used this a couple of times. I think it's a nice concealer. And if you want to know a little bit more about my cats, I did post a video about them on my vlog channel, so I will try to link that down below if I remember. I'm using one of those old-fashioned wedge sponges that I used to use when I was in high school. I found a packet of them when I was going through the bathroom, so I'm just trying to use these up before I leave because obviously nobody else is using them. And to be honest, I really feel like they're actually pretty decent. Like, they're really not that bad. I would definitely use them again if I was in a pinch, if I didn't have any brushes. So for foundation, they picked this Tarte foundation. Again, I've only used it a couple of times, but I do feel like it is a nice foundation. And again, I'm just going to be using this old-fashioned sponge. See, the sponge isn't that bad. And for powder, they picked this NYX powder. I've never used this, so I have no idea what it's like. Feels a little chalky between my fingers, but on the skin, it looks fine so far. So I wasn't able to get them to choose a bronzer. They were really starting to lose steam at the end there, so I'm just gonna use this one from this Cover FX face palette. So one thing I didn't mention in that video I posted about my cats is, unfortunately, they do not live in Japan with me. They are here in America at my mom's house, my mom and dad's house. You know, I have thought about bringing them to Japan, but they're just so old. I don't want to do that to them. It's such a long flight, and then they would have to be in quarantine for a few months, and I don't want to put them through that. So, yeah. Besides, they're really attached to my mom, so it's fine. And for blush, they picked this blush palette, which I am obsessed with. This shade in the middle, I've literally been wearing it every day, so I'm really happy they picked this out. And once I leave for Japan, I'm really gonna miss this blush, because this palette is my sister's, and she is equally obsessed with it. She likes to use a different color every day, but I'm just been sticking on this pink one. And for highlighter, they picked this highlighter from Becca in Opal. I think it's an okay highlighter. I think it's kind of dark for me, but it's fine. For setting spray, they picked this ColourPop All-Star setting spray. I recently posted a video about ColourPop, and yeah, I said the setting spray is fine. The spray is a little on the much side. So, my husband and I have talked about getting a pet in Japan. We both were on the same page about maybe getting a cat, but our house isn't finished being fixed, so I don't think that's probably going to happen anytime soon, but we'll see. So for eye primer, they picked this Too Faced Shadow Insurance, which I'm not mad at. It's definitely my favorite eye primer. I didn't have them pick out an eyebrow product, so I'm just going to use this one from Witch's Pouch, which is not the right color for me, but whatever. So Witch's Pouch is a brand you can find in Japan, and unfortunately I don't think any of their eyebrow colors are good for people with light hair. So this one's a little dark for me, but it's okay. I'm not really going anywhere today, so whatever. Okay, and for eyeshadow, they picked this Tarte palette. I think I've used this like once before, so yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion on it. So I'm going to start with this pink shade all over the lid and under the brow. Next, I'm going to take this shade and put that in the crease. I think also in the video, I didn't really mention how Lulu and Stella interact with each other. So when they were younger, they really got along. Like, they loved each other and they would snuggle with each other and play together. But so Lulu's a couple months older than Stella, I think like 4 months. But once Stella started growing up, she started getting bigger than Lulu, even though she's younger than her. Lulu did not like that, so unfortunately they don't really get along that well anymore. They're not like vicious to each other or anything, but Stella still wants to play with Lulu and still likes her, but Lulu just is not having it. Like, no, I don't want any part of you anymore. So she kind of like just gives up or runs away or hisses at her. So then Stella will get mad and then like she'll take away things that Lulu starts using something, and then Stella will try to like claim it for her own, and you know, they don't really share. So yeah, it's kind of like having kids. So next I'm going to take this shade and put that on the inner corner. And like the inner third of the lid. And then I'm going to take this shade and put that on the rest of the lid. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss them when I leave. And now I'm just gonna take a little more of this dark shade and put that on the outer corner. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for eyeshadow for now. For eyeliner, they chose this green one, which to be honest, I'm not the hugest fan of. Like, it's kind of really hard and dry, and it doesn't last very long. It fades pretty fast. It's definitely a pretty color, but like I said, it doesn't last very long. So this is Bodyography in the shade Emerald. They didn't pick this, but I'm also going to use this liner on the lower rim for some brightness. I've been kind of obsessed with this Urban Decay eyeliner. I love Urban Decay eyeliners. This is a white shade in Yayo, I believe it's called. Now I'm going to go back into this eyeshadow palette and I'm going to take a little bit of this color and smudge that on the lower lash line. I didn't choose a mascara because I didn't want to open a new one. I'm just trying to work through the one in my project pan. I don't like having multiple mascaras open. I also don't really like sharing them. So I'm just going to use this ColourPop one. And last but not least is the lip product. So as you saw from the video, Lulu so rudely left me without choosing something. So I did bring it to Stella afterward and she did choose this Bite, what is this? Bite Lip Crayon in the shade Glacé. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I was not able to get that on camera, but she did choose this color. And as for Bite Lip products, I've tried their lipsticks, which everybody raves about, and honestly, I was not a fan. I had a dark shade that was a mini one. I think it was the shade Licorice. Like, it would just wear unevenly throughout the day. Like, certain parts would fade and certain parts would still be there. And I thought maybe it was just the shade, so I tried this one that my sister has in Chai, and it's the same thing. This one's kind of like a nude color. So, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, I'm not a fan. But I do really like this lip crayon, so there's that. Okay, and here's the finished look of all the products that my cats helped me pick out. I'll see you next time. Bye!